Yeah.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to an exciting week of football. I am your host, Sam, and along with me, of course, is my esteemed colleague, Tarek. How you doing today?
All right, how you doing, Sam?
Doing pretty good. I know we just did our predictions for the Super Bowl and playoffs.
Yeah, I'm sure everyone's confused. They're wearing the same shirts. What's going on? It's not a different week.
Crazy. This,
Mind blown.
this video, of course, is brought to you by Morning Wood Crafter, inspired by design, crafted by hand. So, we did our predictions for playoffs and Super Bowl, but everything starts in week one, folks. So let's get to it. We have,
Our Thursday night game.
yes, the Thursday night game, the Houston Texans at the Kansas City Chiefs. Who do you got?
All right. I don't always going with the winner like this, but I think the Chiefs are just going to hold on to it from their win in the Super Bowl, and I think they're going to win Week 1.
I got the Chiefs too in this game. They're gonna roll. It's just there's no doubt about it in my mind. All right, so we have the Seattle Seahawks at the Atlanta Falcons.
All right. I've got the Seattle Seahawks.
All right, Seattle Seahawks for you. Yeah, I have the Seattle Seahawks in this one too. They are a tough team, and Atlanta, good team, just not there yet.
Not yet.
All right, we have our hometown Ravens playing at home against the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah, and Browns usually give Baltimore problems at home. I've seen it a couple years past, but I think the Ravens are going to pull this one out.
I believe that is the case as well. The Ravens, just a hard team. The Browns, I believe, are a good team this year. They're just not good enough. So, let's move on to the New York Jets at the Buffalo Bills. Now, this one last year, first game of the season, was a 17-16 Buffalo victory. Who do you got?
I've got the Buffalo Bills.
Buffalo Bills. I got the Bills too. It's hard to pick the Jets against really anybody. All right. We got the Las Vegas Raiders going up against the Carolina Panthers. Of course, new location. Can they win in there? Can they win as the Vegas Raiders?
All right. I don't think they're gonna. I think they're gonna win some. I don't think they're gonna win this game. I've got the Panthers at home.
Teddy Bridgewater, new quarterback in Carolina. They got a couple of decent receivers out there, and Teddy Bridgewater backing up for Drew Brees last year. He did pretty darn good.
Mm-hmm.
I have Carolina winning this one as well. All right, the Chicago Bears playing against the Detroit Lions. The Detroit Lions, Matthew Stafford getting up there in age. The Bears, who's starting for him? Who knows? Trubisky, Nick Foles, random guy with an arm on the streets. Who knows? Who do you got in that game?
I've got the Bears. The Bears. The Bears. The Bears.
The Bears. All right. So I have the Lions winning this one. They have a bit more consistency. Nick Foles hasn't had a chance to really gel with people. I'm thinking Trubisky's starting. I can't trust him. I got the Lions in this one.
No, I like you said. I just think youth is gonna new team, kind of new feel is gonna overcome age here. So.
All right. So we have the Indianapolis Colts against the Jacksonville Jaguars.
I've got and I'm not trying to be biased here. I picked the Colts on this one. I'm not out of bias here. I'm just looking at it. They got a new team. They got some. I don't think they're going to go all the way this year, as we've said in a previous video. But I don't think Jacksonville is really going to be able to pull anything out of this.
You know, they got Gardner Minshew again at quarterback, but everybody else has been jumping ship in Jacksonville. Everyone's going everywhere. Jalen Ramsey got traded last year. Calais Campbell now in Baltimore. They just got rid of Leonard Fournette. They got no running back. They got nothing. And they're not going to win. They're going to lose to the Colts in week 1. So
They need to reach into the past and get Maurice Jones-Drew back.
they do. And Mark Brunell.
Yeah.
All right. We got ourselves a really good game in this one. We got the Green Bay Packers going up against the Minnesota Vikings.
I think you're going to be shocked at my pick here, Sam. I've got the Green Bay Packers.
The Green Bay Packers. All right. So you got the Packers. I have the Packers as well. I believe that the Packers are going to go into Minnesota. This is going to be an exciting game.
It should be really good.
Here we go. This is an exciting game right here. We got the Miami Dolphins with Ryan Fitzpatrick at quarterback, mind you. He did pretty good starting second week of the season last year. And if I'm not mistaken, they did give New England a run for their money last year. Will they pull out the victory?
Well, they gave him a run for their money with Tom Brady at quarterback, and as we all know, Tom Brady is no longer the quarterback. They've got Cam Newton, who is aging. Some say washed up. Hard to get him with his last couple of games with the Panthers weren't that great. So I've actually got, which is the first time I've said this since you and I started watching football together, I got Miami beating the Patriots.
Wow. Okay. Big upset right there. I have the Patriots pulling it out, even though all their defensive stars have opted out. They got Cam Newton, the quarterback. I think the Dolphins are going to be quick to put Tua Tagovailoa in, but not this game. They're going to lose to New England. All right, we got the Philadelphia Eagles against that Washington football team, formerly the Red people, the Redskins.
I think the first one might actually be worse.
I'm thinking it probably is too. But thank goodness they're changing it to something a bit more appropriate. I'm gonna suggest they change it to the Washington Wussies.
Just keep a big old W.
There you go.
All right. I've got the Eagles.
I have the Eagles too because, quite frankly, if anybody picks Washington in this game, either they're shooting the quarterback for the Eagles or they're just an absolute homer. Anybody picking Washington in this game is just, they're delusional.
They're watching Falco from The Replacements.
Yes, they're picking the wrong Washington team. All right, we got the Los Angeles Chargers playing against the Cincinnati Bengals. New quarterback, Joe Burrow. Who you got?
I've got the Bengals.
Okay, all right. I have the Chargers, and I don't even know who their starting quarterback is right now.
I don't even know either. So part of it's bias. I hate the Chargers as a Broncos fan, and all the times watching the Chargers beat the Colts in the playoffs.
Yeah.
I don't like them anyway. But just with all the unrest that they have in that team, the Bengals just seem to have a little bit more bite in them usually. So.
All right, I got the Chargers in this one, but only because I don't think either team's going to really do much this year. The Bengals may pick it up towards the end of the year, but they got to give Joe Mixon time to run the ball, and they got to give Joe Burrow time to throw the ball, and they don't have anything to do with that right now. They can't do that right now. So I got the Chargers in what's going to be a very fantastic game. So
the opposite of the Packers and the Vikings.
Exactly. Here we go. Tom Brady going into the Superdome as a Tampa Bay Buccaneer to play the Saints.
You know that I'm sure that's the selling point on this game is Brady versus Drew Brees. But I think Drew Brees' familiarity and history with the Saints is just going to pull him through and bring them the victory. I got the Saints.
I got the Saints in this one too. Tom Brady, good quarterback. They got a lot of pieces around him, but so does Drew Brees, and he's a good quarterback too. I got Drew Brees.
He's been playing with these guys for a lot longer.
Absolutely. All right, we have the Arizona Cardinals at the San Francisco 49ers.
I've got the 49ers on this one.
All right, Arizona, Kyler Murray, another year under his belt. Second year for him. I just don't think that they have what it takes to overcome the 49ers. 49ers in this one, and it ain't going to be close. All right, we have the Sunday night game, the Dallas Cowboys. Almost with a playoff berth last year. Against the Rams, who also almost had a playoff berth last year. In two different ways. Cowboys almost won the division, and the Rams almost got a wild card. Wow, yes.
It's a hard to find word.
It is. All right, yeah.
Sunday night game, I think they picked this. I think you're absolutely right. I think they picked this well with the scheduling. I think it's going to be a good game. I think it's going to be close, but I think the Cowboys are going to pull it out.
The Rams, Jared Goff, really good defense. The Cowboys tagged Dak Prescott. Got a couple of good wide receivers. Picked one up in the draft. This is going to be a really hard game. I have the Cowboys in this one as well. Eking out a victory.
Yep.
All right, to the first Monday night game, because they always do two in week one.
Yeah, because that's on the East Coast can watch a 10:30 game on a Monday night.
Yeah. We have the Pittsburgh Steelers, Ben Roethlisberger, back from his injury against the New York Giants. Who you got?
I just cannot pick the Giants. I got the Pittsburgh Steelers.
I can't pick the Giants either in this one. The Pittsburgh Steelers, great defense. They got a couple of really good weapons on offense. I think the Steelers win this one. All right, and then to our final Monday night game, the Tennessee Titans, AFC Championship participant Tennessee Titans, going up the Denver Broncos, and your quarterback, Drew Luck.
Yeah. So, Luck, not Luck. That's Andrew Luck. He doesn't play anymore.
Oh, Drew Luck. Sounded like Luck.
Yeah. Yeah, I think my dad or someone was teasing me about that. He's like, "You're just quarterbacks all sound the same." I'm like, "Shut up." So this was tough. I was going back and forth. I know some people will see it as a no-brainer. You got a team that gave so many teams a hard time in the playoffs. You got Henry, who's so hard to stop at all, against a new and upcoming Broncos team. But I think that's going to be some of unpredictability. I think the Titans got their history, they got what they're doing, and then you got the Broncos new. Not everyone knows everything that they're going to do yet. I think it's going to be another upset. I'm going with the Broncos.
Okay. Even without Von Miller, who was out before the season.
Yes. Well, I made the pick before that happened, and then Aqib Talib retiring. So I don't know, but I'm going to just go with what I already picked because I saw that this morning. I'm like, oh, come on. But I'm just going to stick with it. We'll see what happens.
All right. Ride that pony. Tennessee, really hard team. Denver, with Von Miller, is a threat, but without Von Miller, I think the teeth is a bit out of the defense. I got Tennessee in this one.
Yep.
All right. Thank you, folks. Now, we're making our predictions every single week. If you guys think we picked wrong or you just want to play along, go ahead and put it in the comments. We look forward to hearing from you. Look forward to seeing what you think we did wrong. So, for Pardon Our Picks, I'm Sam.
I'm Tarek.
And you have a great football week.